Jaylon King. So we'll go ahead and open right up for questions for Jaylon.
Obviously, spring games are pretty vanilla for the defense. What do you guys take away from this? Was it just kind of a fun day to cap off a hard spring for you guys?
Yeah, we knew that our play calls were going to be limited, so Till Tech told us going into the spring game, focus on technique and just be in position to make plays. So we weren't going to get pressure from our D-line through a 5-man blitz or a 6-man blitz, so we're going to have to rely on a 4-man blitz against a 6-man protection. So we knew that we were going to be in coverage, and we knew that our offense were going to try and air the ball out, so we were really just trying to work on technique at this point.
Right.
When you had the injury last year, it must have been tough, having to sit out the rest of the year. Talk about how satisfying it is to have the chance to come back and make up for not being able to play last year.
It's been tough coming back because it's hard missing the rest of the season like that after you feel like you was just started getting going. Felt like I was just starting to get the groove of things, and then that happened. But just being back out there now feels good. I mean, I'm not 100% yet, but just being out there, being with the team, being able to move around and make plays here and there, it feels good to just be out there and playing football again. So, I mean, yeah, that was a rough time not being able to play football last fall.
With spring wrapped up now and you're going to go into the summer and into fall camp, is there like any specific part of your game you're looking to get better heading into the season now that spring's over?
Not initially. Initially, going to still focus on my recovery and rehab from my leg, but we'll have exit meetings starting next week, so I have to sit down with my position, DC, head coach, strength, things, see what they've seen from me, the goods, the bads, the things I need to work on. And then I'll take that in consideration going into the summer. But first things first, I got to get back healthy.
Okay.
I'm curious. It seemed like the Team Ruckman, I guess, their first-string offense, and the defense was kind of fragmented a little bit. I'm curious if you felt a particular way about that, about not having to be with all the ones out there.
No, I didn't feel any type of way. We knew that was going to be a mix. Bodies, not everybody was available. So we knew it was going to be a mix because you can't play the whole game with the starters the whole time. So we had to be able to put people in positions that they haven't been in, groups that they haven't performed with. So I guess you could say there was some chemistry that had to be created on the fly, but it was fun. It was a fun experience out there.
Anything else for Jaylon? Ken?
Something that Coach Q was talking about was about practicing and learning how to play, when you're in full pads and what that's like. I guess first of all, tell me a little about the award, but second, in terms of what you've seen from the team in terms of elevating the intensity in practice and, knowing what it means to go in full pads and how to be out there in that way. Can you kind of comment on what you've seen from the team?
Like Coach Keith said, we play the game in full pads, and I feel like it's beneficial to be able to practice in full pads. Just because we're in full pads doesn't mean you're going to hit every period, hit all day. We have different tempos, whether it's stud, live, or shadow, tag out, things of that nature. So during short yardage or during periods like team force, team run, where we need to be hitting so that we can secure blocks, shed blocks, make a tackle when it counts, he'll let us go live, and we can't really do that if we're just in shorter pass or we're just in spider pass. So, yeah, being in full pass helps be able to, and he's able to control the practice when needed. And then about the award, I like the practice award. I think you might have given it to me because I've been here for a while. Probably have more practices than most players here, but nah. Like I said, I like to play football. I like to be out there. I don't take no practice, no day for granted, especially after what happened this past fall. Just being out there every day, I enjoy the process no matter how much I'm in pain, how much I'm hurting out there, and just to be out there and compete and play with my teammates.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.